In episode 2, I built this gigantic tree where I'm gonna take viewers' names throughout the series and write it on the tree. And as of right now, I'm gonna be writing the first name on this tree. His name is Death's Fedora, and he actually came up of a name. So today we are officially naming this tree Twiggy the Tree. And there we go. Twiggy the Tree. Now moving on to this episode, we are going to be building a trading hall. But in order to do that, we are going to be needing a spot to put this trading hall. And in between episodes, I've actually been streaming on Twitch where I've actually been building a spot for this specific trading hall. And here it is right here. And as you can see, I've been a bit busy. I've been trying different palettes, different color palettes, and it looks pretty awesome, not gonna lie. We have an entrance down here, which I believe is gonna be possibly the trading hall. We have a staircase that leads upwards to a balcony, but also to the front of our mega base in a way. So we got this nice little balcony here. I do have to add the fences, but over here is gonna be the entrance to my base. And this is gonna have my storage room, my farms, etc. and whatnot. So let's actually head in here and start digging out a space for this trading hall. Alrighty, and as you can see, I have dug out the entire trading hall. It's gonna be a weird setup. So I'm planning to basically like one of those armor stand swappers, but with villagers, and each machine or each system is gonna have 2 villagers in them. So there'll be 2 villagers in here, 2 villagers in here, and so on and so forth. Problem is, this machine, it requires 10 blocks long area. And so if we go back here, this is where the entrance is. Yeah, right there. So we can't really put any villagers on this side, or the system at least. Maybe we'll just put regular or no system at all and just regular villagers, you know what I mean? But for sure on this side, we are definitely gonna do that. And so I was like, you know, 6 villagers, that's not that much. So I decided to expand it this way and have more villagers along here and as well as here. And yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. I really like this. If you guys remember, up here is the giant cave that we found earlier, so we can make this a staircase leading up here. But now that we have this dug out, we now have to find the materials that we need. And the first thing that we need are slime balls, because we are going to be needing a lot of sticky pistons. I believe it's 5 sticky pistons per system, so we're going to need a lot of slime blocks. And before I remember Del telling me that there is a swamp biome near his industrial district. So honestly, I might go ahead and build a slime farm in that swamp. So yeah, we've been AFKing for, I would say, a few hours from the slime farm. As you can see in the slime farm, it is working efficient and it's amazing, and I'm so happy it works. And it's exciting because now we have infinite slime balls. It's crazy. But let's actually head down and see how many slime balls we got. We've been AFKing for I think a few hours now. So let's see how much we got. Oh my gosh. Why is there netherrack in there? I don't know. But oh my gosh. 3, 6, 6.5 stacks of slime balls. That is crazy. And before we actually leave to go do our villager trading, I actually want to set up a system here which auto crafts the slime balls into slime blocks. So let me just quickly grab the materials and I will be right back. Alright, so I set up the machine, pretty simple auto crafting. The slime balls are getting pumped into the auto crafter. The auto crafter is getting crafted into slime blocks and is like getting pumped into this chest, and then it just goes down the hopper line into this final chest here. So it's pretty simple. I'm gonna definitely AFK this when I finish recording, but comment down below how many slime blocks do you guys think we're gonna have by next episode. And speaking of asking you guys how much we have of something by next episode, we have been AFKing the iron farm a lot. And let's go see how much we have, because on top of AFKing in between episodes, I've also been AFKing all day while I've been recording this episode. So we probably have a lot. Let's look. Are you ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. You know what? I think we're set on iron. That is a lot of iron. Holy crap. What is that? That's 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and almost 15 stacks. That is crazy. But now that we finished the slime farm and we actually have slime balls to make sticky pistons, we can now make the system for our villager trading hall. And I already made a prototype, so let me show you. Alright, so if we look here, it is a lot of redstone, but also this is a new design that I made. It's called a villager swapper. Basically, there's a villager here, there's a villager down there, and say this guy's a librarian, but you want a blacksmith, then you can just click the bottom button like so, and it will swap them. Shoot, hold on, wait. Technical difficulties, hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I got it mixed up. I had to click the top button. There we go. Look at that. It's a villager swapper. So yeah, we can also have this as multiple trades. So this can have like efficiency while the other one has like mending or whatever. And we can literally tile this multiple times. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna build this off camera just because it is gonna take a while. Like, this honestly might take me 10 years to do this, just because it's oh gosh, oh gosh, what did I click? Oh my gosh, what the heck? How did I what how do I even do that? Is it the okay, I found it. It was F6. Why is that even a thing? Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, it's gonna take a while to get all these sticky pistons and observers, build the redstone thing multiple times, and then transfer the villagers. It's a lot, so I'm gonna do that in between episodes. Maybe I'll stream it, but also it will just be boring me doing the same thing over and over again, because yeah, I'm just literally copying and pasting this. But as of right now, what I'm gonna do is build the interior of this trading hall. As you can see, I kind of already started with the redstone-ish, but before you do that, let me show you how this works. I do have the schematic out here, and I can do a quick explanation on how this works. I will probably make a tutorial on this because honestly, I'm proud of what I've accomplished. Again, this is my own design, so it's gonna be interesting. But here we go. Here's the schematic. Let me go into free cam. Let me go on this side. But before we get into it, the dimensions, it's pretty small and compact. I tried to make it so it's 22 blocks in total, but if we split it up, the below where the villager trading chamber is, it is at least 10 blocks, and then above it is like 7. But with that being said, it is 10 blocks in length and 3 blocks in width. So it's pretty compact. I tried my best to make it as compact as possible. But basically how this works is that there's a triple piston extender at the bottom and a triple piston extender at the top. So when you click the button, it will send a signal towards the triple piston extender, and it will actually push upwards the 2 chambers, allowing the first villager to go up and then the second villager to appear in the trading hall. So then after the triple piston extender is extended, it will also send a pulse to this pulse extender, basically allowing it to activate the 2 copper bulbs, which basically indicates which state the system is in right now. And so with that, it's basically the same thing at the top, basically another triple piston extender, but instead of it being upwards, it's going downwards. And so when it's activated, it will actually push the 2 chambers downwards, allowing the second villager to go down and the first villager to be in the main floor level, if that makes sense. And then same thing, after the top triple piston extender extends, it'll activate the pulse extender, which will then send a signal to the 2 copper bulbs. And as I mentioned before, the copper bulbs will indicate which state the system is in. Either the 2 chambers are at top or the 2 chambers are at the bottom. It's just to help the player know which button to press, and so they don't spam the machine or break it or anyway. So that's basically it. Again, I will make an in-depth tutorial on this later on, but for now I'm just gonna build it multiple times in the trading hall in between episodes. But it is now time to do a time lapse. I know this is like the 5th time lapse I've done in this video, and I apologize, but yeah, it's been a busy building video. So let's just get into building this, and this will be the last time lapse I do in this video. I promise. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, and we have finally finished, well, not really, but we've basically finished the trading hall. I built all the walls, but the floor, I have no idea what to do. I don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because yeah, I'm stumped. I did make a little crescent on the roof with the mangrove, and the reason being is because my starter house island there, it's shaped like a crescent. Like if we go in free cam and we just like go upwards, if you look at the island, it's shaped as a crescent. So I'm thinking maybe we like just make our base crescent themed, you know what I mean? Like that would be cool. And so as you can see, there's a variety of blocks here. Thought I'd try to use iron blocks because it looked cool, and then use some pale oaks or stripped pale oak logs as texturing. And here I need shroom so I'm gonna go to the nether after this video and gather some shroom lights. And as for the walls, like I thought I'd do this cool design that I thought of, and it looks pretty cool, you know. From this side I didn't really like expand it, but it'll look insane. I love it. And so if we go over here, I didn't really finish this part yet because I'm not entirely sure how I want to shape it, if that makes sense. I did make a rough outline here, but I think I might make it bigger, not gonna lie. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna keep it empty for now. And as for these holes right here, I do need more copper bulbs, meaning we need blaze rods. So yeah, I'll also do that in between episodes. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff in between episodes. But as I mentioned earlier, I am gonna do the redstone in between episodes. Maybe I'll do it on stream, or I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll also input the villagers, complete the floor, mine out more of this side, or actually plan it out. But I'm gonna end off today's episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of a random, or not random, but productive episode. That's the one I was looking for, because we did a lot. We built the slime farm, we built this trading hall, and it looks amazing. I love it. But yeah guys, for now I'm gonna end off today's videos. Again, comment down below how many slime blocks we can get by next episode. And also comment down below any suggestions for the floor, because that'll be cool. But yeah, also subscribe if you're new to my channel. We are almost at 400 subscribers, so please, we got this guys, we got this. But yeah guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.